rockin'. Don't you see them? Don't you see them? Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. Say she wanna roll with us, then roll with us. Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us.
No sé cuál me voy, el ferro, el Porsche, la C3 o el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo, tranquilo en la mía es que estoy. El Richard Zafiro, Dios más los bendiga, mis hijos no nacer otro como Floyd. Las baby le llegan, los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tu ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Porque mi tiempo me vale dinero, no te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me mero, soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero. Aquí arriba no llegan, tú sabes que aquí es real. Me venga a frontear, preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. No existe quien me va a parar, se juntaron todos para quererme frenar. Saludo a la federal y al estatal, cambié todas las válvulas ya que pueden barbulear. Yo sé que no va a cambiar, los que se viraron que le vaya mal. Y si me tiran sabes que voy a pichar. Los palos son legales, las cortas están digitales. Los roles, los out de mal, la caja nunca para son los y las baby le llegan. Los míos al día no le falta nada, las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas.
Well, it's a cold night in Seattle, but at the very least, the roof will be shut to shield us from some of that. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Cincinnati Reds and the Seattle Mariners. Mariners baseball starts right now. Ready now is Adalberto Mondesi. He'll get us started in this one under
Leading
the
off
lights.
tonight for Cincinnati, the shortstop, Adalberto Mondesi.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And we are now underway from Seattle as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. Hit in the air down the right field line. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Waiting on it is Henniger. Makes the play, 1 away. Next, here is Austin Slater.
The left fielder, Austin.
First pitch on its way. Sheffield calls for it. 2 gone. So 2 out, nobody on. The right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. First pitch on the way. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. Another 0-2 coming. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. And a sinker there. Swung on and missed for out number 3. Striding in is Matt Joyce. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The designated hitter, Matt Joyce.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. On the ground to the right side. Fielded by Moustakas. Throw to first is in time for the first down. At the plate now is Evan White. First pitch on the way. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. Late that time for a strike.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Next at the plate will be Corey Seager, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive.
Seager.
Out in front of it, strike 1.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
1-1 to count. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. And he chased it in the dirt. Up with it, Casali. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, here is Mike Moustakas. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The second baseman.
First pitch on its way.
Moustakas.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
The next 1-2 pitch. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. J.D. Davis the next at bat.
The designated hitter. J.D.
Here's the first pitch. Reined in time to first, and there are 2 away. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman.
The third baseman, Matt Chapman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Henniger gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Last half of the second set to go, and standing in the outfielder, Mitch Henniger.
The right fielder, Mitch Henniger.
First pitch on its way. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down.
Batting fifth.
Now to the plate,
The
J.P.
shortstop.
Crawford.
J.P. Crawford.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Near the stands, and he brings this one back in. He took that right out of the first row. Wow.
The third baseman.
Next for Seattle, Josh Van Meter. well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
The left fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And here's a ball out towards straightaway center field. Senzel makes the play, and the side is retired. Ready now for Cincinnati, Joey Votto.
Leading off for Cincinnati, the first baseman, Joey
And now the first pitch.
Votto.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Digging in next, Kurt Casale.
Number 2, Kurt Casale.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Moore is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Now to bat, Nick Senzel. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Senzel.
First pitch on the way. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone, because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in now for the Mariners, Stephen Vogt, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The catcher.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Just a bit too much run on the sinker that time as it misses off the outside for ball 1. There's a bouncer foul to the left of the plate. 1-1. Now the pitch. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. 2-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Here now the 2-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And that's out number 1. Next to hit is Jake Fraley.
The center fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Fraley.
Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. And this will be fouled away. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And another foul ball. Now that's popped up. And no one will track it down. Here comes another 0-2. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Fouled away. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here's Matt Joyce now. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. And now a pitch on the way. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Fielded cleanly. Onto the bag with it himself is Votto, and the inning is over. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Adalberto Mondesi. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0. Fraley is right there, 1 down. Next to hit, Austin Slater. Here's the first pitch to him.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Henniger is over to his right as he puts this one away, 2 down. Nick Castellanos at the plate now.
Left field, Nick Castellanos.
First pitch on its way. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. But he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly trouble, but instead the inning is over. The next batter will be Evan White.
Leading up for the Mariners, the first
Here's the first offering.
Evan White.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
The 2-1 home. Is strike 2 swinging.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Here's Corey Seager.
Number 5. Second baseman, Corey.
Outfield shaded
Seager.
toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Here's the 0-1 pitch. high in the air and deep to left center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mitch Haniger. He popped out in his first trip. Now the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Scorched to third. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mike Moustakas. He'll start off the 5th in this one. First pitch on the way. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1 and 2. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. To the plate now is the designated hitter, J.D. Davis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And he looks at his sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone. So here is Matt Chapman. Flew out last time up. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And the Reds have their first hit of the game. So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. And he puts it on the ground to second. Scooped up. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. So now into the box is J.P. Crawford. Flew out in his only at-bat so far.
That's shortstop, J.P.
Pitch on the way.
Crawford.
Popped up. Chapman in foul ground. 1 out. So bases are empty with 1 out now. And here's Josh Van Meter. First pitch of the AB on its way. No offer at that point. It's a cold strike.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Next to dig in, Dylan Moore. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. In comes Slater. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Kurt Casale.
Number 2.
First pitch on the way.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
And he falls behind 0-2. And now a pitch on the way. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Next up is Nick Senzel. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Throw won't get him.
Now back, the pitcher, Adalberto Mondesi.
So now to the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. And they're going to hit the board first tonight as this ball's down for extra bases. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
The right fielder, number 13.
So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A throw behind the runner at second, and he will thankfully make it back to second as he almost got caught out there. Mondesi, the runner at second with 1 away. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here's the 2-2. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 2-2 one more time is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So a runner at second, 2 down now. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
That evens it up 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. A swing and a miss there, 2-2. 2-2, here it is. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Bottom of the inning now, and next to hit is the catcher, Stephen Vogt.
For the Mariners,
ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No, that's the ball. Ball 1, no strike. Inside, ball 2.
The 2-0 on the way. Is laid off, but in there for strike 1. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Hey, throwing the ball great up into this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
The 3-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Fouled off. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Senzel backing up on it, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there's 1 away now.
Fielder, number 28.
So next to bat will be Jake Fraley. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. 0-1 the count. check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball three. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time. So back to the top of the Seattle lineup. Digging in, Matt Joyce grounded out in his last at-bat. Too low, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A 2-0 count to the Mariners left fielder.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Mike Moustakas.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. Good changeup there as he takes command, 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Here comes the 1-2. Waiting on it is Henniger, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Next will be the designated hitter, J.D. Davis. No hits to this point. First pitch on its way.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think
a diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Now back, third baseman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Here comes the 1-2. Davis, base runner at first with 1 out. A bouncer up the middle. The tag, and he is out, and he's safe. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. He's set. Here it comes. In there, a base hit.
The catcher, number 2, Kurt Casale.
At the plate now, Kurt Casale. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ball one.
the Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen.
And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. And now in the box, Evan White, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
For the Mariners, the first baseman, Evan White.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Sal Romano will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 47, Sal.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Romano, a 27-year-old, he offers up a 2-seamer, a slider, a 4-seam fastball, and a changeup. Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Now a swing and a fly ball. Slater is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down. Here's Corey Seager.
The batter, number 5, second baseman.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Seager.
And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
1-2, the count to the Mariners shortstop. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
1 out, nobody on. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Castellanos will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning. Mitch Haniger the next to bat. He grounded out last time up. He's set and the pitch. This is line to left. And there goes the combined no-hitter.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. And he puts it on the ground to second. Moustakas has it. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Stepping up is Nick Senzel. He made it to 3rd on a triple in his previous appearance.
Nick Senzel.
Kenan Middleton has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 99, Kenan Middleton.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
The 1-2. Fraley is there, and he has it for the first out. Digging in, the switch hitter, Adalberto Mondesi, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. And the throw to first to be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt. Next up, Austin Slater. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Tyler Naquin gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty.
Tyler.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 2 out, nobody on. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. That'll bring up Josh Van Meter. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. TJ Antone is on the pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 70, TJ Antone.
First delivery to him. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And that's the first out. So the next to bat will be Dylan Moore. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now here it comes. Ripped down the first base line. And this will be a foul ball as the first baseman makes a Herculean effort to make the stop. Easy there, Cha-Cha. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder on the run. He makes the running play. 2 down. Next to stand in is
catcher,
Stephen Vogt. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now a check swing, but did he go around is the question. No, he did not, says Carl Dixon down at third base. It's ball 1. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Hard sinker misses 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Mondesi picks it up, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Now to the plate, here is Nicholas Castellanos. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Here's the first pitch to him. Waiting on it is Haniger. 1 out. So now the Reds cleanup hitter, Mike Moustakas. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters. So
swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing and gone right down the line the other way. Wow.
Now batting,
Jesse Winker will come on now as the pinch hitter.
For Cincinnati, number 33. Jesse Winker.
Kendall Graveman enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Kendall Graveman.
First pitch on the way. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Up next
into the box, Matt Chapman. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman.
1-1.
Fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner. Now at the plate, Jake Fraley. He bounced out last time up.
For the Mariners, the center fielder.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Nick Anderson takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 70, Nick Anderson.
First offering. Fastball in there for a called strike.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 home. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And there's 1 gone to start the bottom of the 9th. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Matt Joyce. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he fouls this one off. Now the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
And this guy's got some of the nastiest stuff in the game, and it is absolutely no fun for an offense to try and piece together any type of attack when he's throwing this stuff.
The first baseman, number 12, Evan White.
Sam Haggerty will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 0.
Into the box now, Evan White, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Line drive to left. Castellanos is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Stepping in next, Corey Seager, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th.
Seager.
First offering on its way, and he hits it hard to the right side. Moustakas is there. On to Votto at first, and this ball game is in the books.
Man, we were treated to a nice pitcher's duel in this one. Both starters throwing strikes, they worked deep, and both were in command of the game. It really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun game to watch.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Reds rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Chris Bassett earns the victory on the mound. Justice Sheffield is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious